gonna need a wider lens. What's up, everybody? DJ Switch here with the DJsGuru.com, and I have a pair of Mackie Thump215XTs to review. Things between me and Mackie must be going pretty good because they sent me a pair of speakers that they just launched earlier this year, and these speakers are going to be very, very similar to the speakers that I picked up with my own money last year, the Thump215XTs. Now, the big difference between these and the Thump215XTs that I picked up last year is that the Thump215XTs obviously are a 15-inch speaker instead of a 12-inch, but also the 215XTs have a whole new setup for all of their digital features, including Bluetooth, app control, and things like music ducking, feedback elimination, all of that stuff that we're going to get into. But before we can do all of that, we have to unbox this sucker. Mackie's new Thump215XT features 1,400 watts of amplified power. It has a 15-inch performance woofer and a 1-inch high-end compression driver. It has wireless streaming over a dedicated Bluetooth channel, as well as wireless app control, which I'll get into in just a little bit. Not only that, it has application-specific voicing modes for things like music or public address for like a business meeting, or if you're just doing like a speech, as well as both indoor and outdoor modes if you need that little bit of extra throw while you're outside. The Thump215XT also has feedback elimination, it has music ducking, has a standard pole mount, M10 fly points if you want to install it hanging up in a venue, and last but not least, the 215XT is wedged on the back if you want to use it as a floor monitor. Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks, and I've had a chance to take the Mackie Thump215s out for a couple of gigs, and I have some answers to some of your most burning questions. The first question definitely is, yes, it can. It can do that too. Actually, that's an interesting question. If you go to @MackieGear on TikTok, you'll find a longer version of the following video clips.
There we go. Hey, check 1 2, check 1 2 3.
One of my favorite things about Mackie is that when they put "built like a tank" on the box, they back it up, and they're not shy about putting these speakers through their paces on social media for all to see and download and use in their review videos. Thanks. These Mackie Thump215XTs have a whole bunch of digital features very similar to the BST variants of their previous line of Thump speakers. So I'll be able to compare the digital features one-to-one between the old Thump12 BSTs and the new Thump215XTs. A lot of those features are very, very similar. They have app control, they have things like feedback destruction, they have Bluetooth connectivity. They even could do wireless linking. And so I'm going to be testing and playing with all of those features in a side-by-side comparison in my next video. But if you came here to find out whether or not the Mackie Thump series are a set of speakers that you might want to invest in, well, I have good news for you. The Thumps, as far as I can tell, are everything I would expect out of a speaker in this price point. They're well made, they're sturdy, they sound really good, and at 1400 watts, there's plenty of sound to go around. Now, the difference between a 15-inch speaker and a 12-inch speaker, that's gonna come down to physics. 15-inch speakers will always hit a little bit lower and a little bit harder than a 12-inch speaker. That's just because it's physically moving more air when it vibrates, and there's nothing you can really do about that. But what I can tell you for sure is that in the next video, when I compare the digital features of the older Thumps to the newer ones, it's gonna be a lot more of a fight than you'd think. There's some things that they got right with this speaker. There's one or two things that I wish they had kept from the old one. But all in all, I would say at the price point that they're asking for these new Thump 215s, they're fantastic. And I can't recommend them enough. If you want to find out more about these Mackie speakers or any of the other equipment that we've reviewed here on the DJ Guru's channel, make sure you're subscribed at youtube.com/the DJs Guru. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, including my part 2 to this speaker review. And I will see you on the next one.